Welcome to Reflection Tuesday. Today I want to talk about brutality. And the reason for that topic is because I'm looking and reflecting at Matthew 27, down there about verse 25 through 36, where we see the brutality that the Romans inflict on Jesus. First of all, Pilate has Jesus flogged, which is a whip, and the strands of the whip have bones or metal pieces in it that just tears at the flesh. In fact, we know that some people who were flogged actually died because of the flogging. Now, if that weren't enough, then Pilate turns Jesus over to about 500 to 600 Roman soldiers who circle him, and they begin to mock him. They strip his clothes off of him, which had to hurt like crazy. They put a Roman cloak about him, so it's kind of scarlet, red, purplish, so it kind of looks like a king. They weaved a crown of thorns, put it on his head, and then they bow down to him and say, "Hail, King of the Jews." They give him a rod or a staff, so it looks like he has a scepter, and they just mock him. They later take the stick, hit him in the head several times, eventually take the crown off of his head and march him to Golgotha, where he'll be crucified, nailed by his hands and feet to wood. And he hangs there, gulping for any kind of breath that he can get. And while he's doing that, what are they doing? They're gambling for his clothes. Now, I need you to think about it. He's been tore up by the flogging, so what good are those clothes going to be to anybody other than just trying to humiliate Jesus? Well, if you've ever seen Mel Gibson's The Passion, you understand how violent and brutal crucifixions were. It should be a reminder that to those of us who put our faith in Jesus, that that's how brutal we are. That's what it takes for us to be freed and forgiven from our brutality. Now, as a believer, and as based on also what Jesus said in Matthew chapter 5, verse 5, "Blessed are the gentle, for they shall inherit the earth." Where, oh, where can brutality be in the kingdom of God? So I ask those of you who follow Jesus, be very careful about advocating brutality to people, even if they've done crimes. I'm not saying they should get away with their crimes scot-free, but let's get rid of unnecessary brutality. Otherwise, we are just like those Roman soldiers participating in the brutality. Why should we advocate brutality to the powerless? We as believers need to be different, if for no other reason Jesus was brutalized. So think about it, be sensitive about your emotional and physical brutality, and let's change the world with gentleness. Until next time, God bless.